Have you ever looked up at the vast blue sky and wondered, what is it really made of? For centuries, ancient texts and spiritual traditions have offered fascinating clues, describing the sky not as empty space, but as a solid, crystalline structure. Today, we're going on an incredible journey to explore one of the most intriguing ideas from these traditions, the concept of the firmament, specifically its connection to two remarkable gemstones, beryl and sapphire. Let's start with an ancient text that mentions something called beryllium aeroides. In some interpretations, this translates to beryl of the air. This isn't just a poetic phrase. It suggests that the very substance of our sky has properties similar to the gemstone beryl. So, what is beryl? It's a family of beautiful minerals, including famous gems like emerald and aquamarine. At its core, beryl is a beryllium aluminum cyclosilicate. It's known for its hardness, its often hexagonal crystal structure, and its stunning clarity and color. The idea of an air like beryl paints a picture of the sky as a transparent, structured, and brilliant crystalline dome. Imagine the atmosphere not as a gas, but as a massive, perfectly formed crystal arching over us. This concept isn't isolated. Many ancient cultures shared a similar view. They didn't see an empty void above. They saw a solid dome, a firmament, that held back cosmic waters and housed the celestial bodies. They described it with words that evoke solidity, transparency, and a divine, jewel-like quality. The term beryllium aeroides gives us a specific mineralogical clue, a tangible substance to connect with this ancient cosmology. It grounds this seemingly mythical idea in the language of geology and chemistry, suggesting that our ancestors might have been describing a physical reality we are only now beginning to reconsider. Now, here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. The outline mentions a transformation from beryllium aeroides to sapphire. It indicates a process, a change of state. In the ancient world, the lines between different gemstones weren't always as clear-cut as they are today. The word sapphire was often used to describe any deep blue, precious stone. But let's look at this from a more scientific and symbolic perspective. What could cause a beryl-like substance to transform into something resembling a sapphire? Sapphire is a variety of the mineral corundum, which is an aluminum oxide. Notice the key element here, aluminum. Beryl is a beryllium, aluminum, cyclosilicate. Both stones share aluminum as a fundamental component. This shared chemistry is crucial. It suggests that a transformation between them isn't entirely fanciful. It's rooted in a common elemental building block. The process might involve immense pressure, heat, or the introduction of other elements that could trigger a recrystallization. Let's think about what happens when materials are subjected to extreme conditions. High pressure can compress atomic structures, forcing them into new, more stable configurations. Intense heat or energy can break chemical bonds and allow them to reform in different ways. Is it possible that the ancient texts are describing a cosmic or geological event that altered the very nature of the firmament? A process that changed its chemical structure, its color, and its energetic properties from something like a clear or pale blue beryl to the deep, celestial blue of a sapphire. This transition from beryl to sapphire isn't just a chemical change, it's deeply symbolic. Beryl, especially in its aquamarine form, is associated with the sea and the sky with clarity and with a gentle, calming energy. It represents the initial state, perhaps a more pristine or original form of the firmament. Sapphire, on the other hand, is the quintessential celestial stone. Its deep blue color is the very image of the heavens at twilight or the deep cosmos. It's associated with wisdom, royalty, and divine favor. The shift from beryl to sapphire could symbolize an elevation, a leveling up of the firmament's properties. It suggests a strengthening, a deepening of its color, and its spiritual significance. The sky becomes not just a clear dome, but a royal, divine canopy of deep blue. This idea of a solid, crystalline sky might sound strange to our modern ears, conditioned as we are to think of space as a vacuum. But new observations are challenging old models. For example, scientists have discovered structured plasma and crystalline-like formations in the upper atmosphere. Water vapor can exist in more than a dozen different phases of ice, some formed under incredible pressure. Could the ancient description of a solid firmament be a surprisingly accurate, if poetic, description of a state of matter we don't fully understand yet? Think about the properties of sapphire. It's one of the hardest minerals on Earth, second only to diamond. A firmament with the properties of sapphire would be incredibly strong and durable, capable of acting as a protective barrier, just as the ancient texts described. It would be a true shield, a dome of immense strength. Furthermore, sapphires can exhibit a phenomenon called asterism, the star-like effect you see in star sapphires. Imagine a firmament that wasn't just a solid color, but one that could display and manipulate light in complex ways, creating celestial phenomena that would look like magic to us. The stars themselves could be points of light refracted and focused by this massive crystalline lens. The transformation from a beryl-like structure to a sapphire-like one could explain the sky's deep blue color in a new way. We're taught about rayless scattering, where blue light is scattered more than other colors by gas molecules. But what if that's only part of the story? What if the inherent color of the firmament's material is also a factor? Just as a sapphire is blue because of trace amounts of iron and titanium within its aluminum oxide crystal lattice, perhaps the firmament itself possesses a chemical composition that makes it intrinsically blue. The change from beryl to sapphire would represent the introduction of these elements, or a change in their state, locking in that profound celestial color. This entire concept invites us to look at the world with fresh eyes. It suggests that the wisdom of ancient traditions, often dismissed as myth, may contain profound scientific truths encoded in symbolic language. The story of the firmament changing from beryllium aeroides to sapphire is a powerful narrative of transformation. It speaks of a process, a cosmic alchemy that turned the sky from a clear, airy crystal into a deep blue, super-hard jewel. It reframes our understanding of the very air we breathe and the sky we gaze upon, transforming it from an empty expanse into a magnificent, solid structure with a history and a future. The sky above is not a void. It is a masterpiece of cosmic engineering, a sapphire dome arching over us all. If this sparked your curiosity, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our world. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking up